It's Chantel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm eating Popeyes. I got the 10 bigger meal, which includes 4 pieces of chicken, 2 sides, 2 biscuits, and 2 apple pies. However, I cannot get the apple pies because as soon as my order was ready, which, you know, super packed at Popeyes, I mean, I was the first one in line, and it was just like person after person after person after person. So by the time my order was ready, they informed me that they hadn't made the apple pies yet. So they told me I could come back and get them. So that's what I'm going to do. I feel like I'm sweating. It's like raining outside, but so hot. So here are the 4 pieces of mixed chicken with the 2 biscuits. And then here is the one side that I got, but I upgraded to large fries. And then mashed potatoes. And then I got some barbecue sauce for the fries, and then some strawberry jelly for the biscuit. And then I have, of course, Dr. Pepper. So honestly, I don't know why I'm doing this because I have to go to work soon, but I was out running errands today and everything was like around the same area. So I decided to go in and get my Popeyes because there's no Popeyes really on my side of town. So it would have been a big waste to go and then not get Popeyes. I'm going to do this one, I guess. I'm just going to put it like that and then do some fries. Trying to work with this setup I got going on here. So I'm like really into reality TV, and there's a new show on. It's called The Family Chantel, and it's just a spinoff of 90 Day Fiance. So, Monday was the first episode of The Family Chantel, which focuses on Chantel and Pedro. So if you don't watch the show, know the backstory. Chantel's from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and Pedro lives in the Dominican Republic. And I believe she went to the Dominican Republic, and that's where she met him, and then started taking Spanish lessons. I think that's the story. There's so many 90 Day Fiance stories, sometimes I get confused and I can't keep up with all of them, but they were definitely one of my favorites, like I wanted to keep track of. So when when I saw the show was coming out, I had to record it. So basically, last year, they had a big falling out. Chantel's family was having dinner, and Pedro and Chantel's brother got into a big fight. So it was like a year has gone by, and so the families just don't get along. Chantel's family doesn't like Pedro's family, they don't like her. So basically, Pedro went back to the Dominican Republic to visit, and while he was there, Chantel went and found some information from a friend. So they think that Pedro's family set up a Chantel, basically like they wanted Pedro to get married so he can come to America. And so the parents now, of course, are upset and mad about it. So they're trying to like get to the bottom of it. So the other night, Chantel came over to the house to tell them the story. And so they decided they were just going to jump in the car, guns blazing, and go to the Chantel's house. So she's trying to run back home before they get there. They come knocking on the door. Pedro's like, what are you guys doing here? I want you in my house. So they're inside, and the mom's like, no, I'm not going anywhere. So Pedro takes their car keys, the parents' car keys, goes to the car, and he like starts the car up and he's like, I knew he wasn't gonna really drive it. He was just like bagging the car up. They come running outside. Chantel's like, Pedro, park the car, you can't drive. Let me back the car up. And so he's like, well, it worked. They got out of my house. So then I'm like, we're out of your house, we're out of your house. But I know with this one, I'm on Pedro's side. Because Chantel's like, I don't want you guys to do anything. I'm just, you know, telling what's happening. She's like, don't do anything. And there they go. I don't eat the skin, you guys. I don't eat meat, but I love the skin of the chicken. It's so good. But anyways, that was on Monday night, I think. But I don't think it's a plot. I think Chantel liked him, saw him, and he even says, he goes, that's not true, you know, because like he's like, oh, do you want me to say it's true? Do you want me to say, yeah, I married her to get her green card? And so basically this is just an ongoing thing. This is just going forever. Now the fact that when Chantel first met him and the way she told her parents, oh, by the way, we have to get married Thursday. No, that's not right. That's also on the map. But at this point, she's old enough. So that's what she wants to do. She can do it. Oh my goodness. That was like too much. Get the lid on. But like I said, you guys have to watch. My mom loves it too. You have to watch 90 Day Fiance. But it becomes too much. It's way too many couples. And then now they have another show. It's called 90 Day Fiance the other way, which means people from America are going back to other countries to stay in that whatever country the person that they met and fell in love with lives. So it's too many. So that's why you have to pick and choose who you want to follow, because this show's gonna go on forever and forever. But they're just like my favorite one to watch. What else? Oh, my God, a mess. Life After Lockup. Life After Lockup. You guys watch that show? It's another one I love. That one's crazy. It's just too much. Sometimes you almost believe it's not real, but it happens. On that one, probably my favorite. You have a guy named Clint, and he's from New Mexico, and his wife was in prison for like drugs, I think. So she gets out, and now she's like up for probation, and so they go to Vegas, and then she finds out that he's been texting another woman. It's crazy. But I think the most crazy story is this guy named Michael. He's from Michigan. He has now 2 kids. He had a wife, and they already had a kid, and then now she had another kid. Meanwhile, he had a girlfriend. So finally last season, the wife and girlfriend met, and the wife was mad at the girlfriend, or I'm sorry, the wife and the girlfriend met. Yeah, and the wife was mad because she thought that the girlfriend knew that he was married and with a kid. And she didn't, but it was all messed up on his part. And he's saying like, oh, I just told her I love her. Basically he was with her because he wanted to see his kid. Which doesn't make any sense, because You don't have to be married to someone to see your kid. But I guess he thinks she won't let him see the kid, which I don't know. But then the girlfriend, he finds out the girlfriend had kissed one of his guy friends. So, of course, he's so mad because he's like, you know, if it would have been anyone else, but why'd it be so my friend, this and that. Because at first I thought he was mad because she had like kissed or hugged or touched or even talked to another guy. I was like, really? But then when he was like, it was because it was his homie, so he was like, you know, anyone else, but why him? And then at first she said they just were talking, and then said they kissed. And he was like, wait a minute, you just say you were talking, now you say you kissed him? But she's like, yeah, that's all we did. And so he, you know, he's on probation, so he can't leave the state, but he wants to go see his wife, or estranged wife, whatever she is to him now, have the, you know, before she has the baby. And so his mom was like upset. She was like, I can't believe you would risk, you know, getting locked up again after everything we've been through with you. So we'll see what happens on this next episode. I should have got, this was, I should have. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna eat this one in a few minutes. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm all these fries. You guys, you should see the mess I have on the table right now. All right, guys. I have to start getting ready to go to work, but I just want to talk to you guys for a bit. Hope you liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. I'll see you next video. And once again, thank you guys for watching.